I think that a lot of Mexicans came to this area or to Wilmington because there was plenty of work. They had the canneries, the lumber yards, Ford Motor, and the fields. And so the early immigrants, that's the reason they came. And they had maybe other relatives who had come to this area, and there was work. We had no cars, so you walked to work or you carpooled in a little truck or something. So that was what I was raised with, those immigrants. We could only live east of Avalon Boulevard, so we concentrated what was then called the east side. Because on the west side, right by Banning Park, you had the doctors, the lawyers, the pharmacists, the Clough family who had dairies. We had quite a few Mormons living in that area. So there was a housing redlining, you might say, at one time. But what happened is I graduated from high school in 1957, and about that time, Lakewood, Cerritos, and other places opened up with new developments. So my generation, maybe from 54 to the 60s, would move away. And it stayed basically a very mixed area until about the 80s. And then you had a new wave of immigrants. Wilmington has always had mostly people from Mexico, but now you find from El Salvador and other Central American countries. And there was housing there, and it was cheap housing. And other areas, San Pedro, Lomita, Torrance, were much more expensive, so it brought in new immigrants. And the Mexican Americans, most of the people I went to high school, even Mexican Americans, don't live in the community any longer, because with longshoring and other jobs, they were able to afford better housing. And the housing stock in Wilmington is very good. Just good, strong houses, but the price is still a little lower than anywhere else, so it has drawn in people who are not as affluent.